Sabadika, welcome to Thailand. Good morning and greetings from Hua Hin. And just showing you Hua Hin. I've been nearly here for 3 months, and this video is about my experience in Hua Hin and how to make friends in Hua Hin. What to expect when you come into Hua Hin. And I'm off to Koh Samui very soon, where the White Lotus episode 8, the finale, it's done, and it was filmed at the Four Seasons in Koh Samui, and I'll be there very soon as well. But let's talk about Hua Hin. And as I said, I've been here nearly 3 months. It is very much targeted for retirees and pensioners and people that are looking for a luxury lifestyle in the care homes. And the care homes is worth every penny, because the Thai people have a servant heart, a kind heart. And the care homes are very catered for wellness, one-on-one care if you suffer Alzheimer's. And Hua Hin is very much, when I'm walking on the beach, look, a place that God's waiting room, a place where you can really live a luxury lifestyle and you get value for money and more, and access to the beaches. There's wheelchair access with the malls, any resort, hotel. It really caters for retirees and pensioners. And what I've heard and read, the care homes are fantastic. So if you want to move to Thailand, you can get individual condominium care homes, but your rooms will be cleaned, and the Thai people and the medical staff and your carers will always look out for you. And what's there not to like about Hua Hin in the sense of food is inexpensive, manicure and pedicure is inexpensive, body scrubs, you can get your hair done every day, you've worked hard all your life. So if you're looking for something that's culturally, I would say I don't feel like I'm in Thailand when I'm in Hua Hin. That's the first thing I would say. The beach is clean, but I do not feel like I could be here in Surfers Paradise in Brisbane at the moment. And a lot of people, and we've been discussing it this week, what is Hua Hin? And when you first come into it, it's really hard to pick up the vibe, but it's a slower pace. As I said, I could be anywhere in the sense on the beach esplanade. Of course, there's the Thai culture here and the Thai food, but you can get great coffee, great carrot cake, lemon cake. But the key to, if you're not in a care home or if you're here on your own, it's how do you find friends? How do you integrate into the community? There is dominated by British, German and Swedes here, and I said there's a more elegant tourism about it. International people, we don't have, unless you go into the bars, it's a much gentle culture. I feel safe in Hua Hin. It's not Koh Samui, complete opposite. And for me, my tips of finding friends is coming on the beach. You can windsurf. I've seen people in their 50s, 60s, 70s windsurfing. Connect yourself to a church. That would be my key as well. There's a fantastic church I go to. I'll put the link below. I think the church is great. There's international people. It speaks Thai as well. And it's a nice mix. South Africans, people from Sweden, Britain. So I'd really say that even if you're in the care home and you're looking for a community, connect at a local church. And your Facebook groups are a good way as well, but walking on the beach, hanging out at Market Village, I find is a lot of retirees there. And just be bold and start talking. Care homes, obviously you'll meet. So the beach, the church, market hall, and all morning cafe. I have met some fantastic people at the all morning cafe, which is about 15 minutes from the beach here. Grab is easy to use, or if you can drive, if you dare on your motorbike. So all morning cafe, and the other one is Double Cafe, and I'll put them in the link. I've really met interesting people there. Look, I'm in my 50s. I have teenager daughters. They're Westerners. So my life in Thailand is completely different. I work online. But there are a lot of entrepreneur people here that have retired. So they have more time. They're interesting. If you're into a book club on Facebook, just join the Hua Hin Facebook and be vulnerable and put yourself out there in the sense of you're looking for friends, and obviously always made in a public place. But I feel very, very safe in Hua Hin. Hua Hin is targeted to pensioners and retirees. The care homes are fantastic. And as I said, all morning cafe, I always meet interesting people there. The Double Cafe, I meet interesting people there. Intercontinental. But I find if you go to the resorts, it'll be intermittent and people are in and out. Walk on the beach, put yourself out there, be vulnerable. And these are my tips. Connect to a local church. I'm referring the church that is like a Christian church. Prayer groups is another way. You could go into a care home. Why not? And say, hey, I'm, looking for some friends. Windsurfing, very popular at the moment. Obviously, the wind's not here. Walk along the beach and just look from some friends. Isn't this beautiful? Holiday Inn, I find. And on the weekends, I find there are more people from Bangkok. Facebook, and I keep repeating myself, church, all morning cafe, the Double Cafe. And these are safe places. People that speak English well. I met a Philippine lady 3 days ago and got invited to her house, and that was amazing. If you're living in a condominium, put yourself out there. Go and knock on your neighbour's door. Introduce yourself. Swimming pools are a great place to meet people as well. And I said Blueport and Market Hall is also a nice way. I met a fantastic lady who's Thai Canadian. I met her at the Crazy Bakery in Market Hall. So that's, just be open, just be friendly. And I said mainly the cultures here are Brit, Swedes and German. I have to say I've only met one Australian. They're incredibly friendly. Hua Hin caters for retirees and pensioners. And there are a lot of people that have, in Bangkok at the moment, due to the earthquake, 100 towers are all getting looked at for safety. So a lot of people from Bangkok, which is about 3.5 hours away from here, are down here. The rental market here is incredibly cheap and competitive. I mean, I met a guy that just got 3 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms with a swimming pool for 18,000 baht. That's like 550 quid, maybe less. Hua Hin at the moment is very competitive in the rental market, short term, long term. So don't be afraid to negotiate. If you come here to retire, come, don't panic, don't buy first, don't buy off plan. A lot of people, that's off plans are very risky. There's a lot of empty homes here. Just if you need to fly in with someone, pay someone, but make sure you see the property before you buy it. There is so much out here to buy. I wouldn't buy, I'd rent. It's so competitive. People, my friends, changed 4 houses in Hua Hin because it's a saturated market, because it's very competitive. You can just move to new condos after new condos. Care home is completely different. This tower up here that I'm pointing to, I've been in, it's fantastic. A retired lady from Australia has phenomenal view, 2-bedroom, place. And there's a difference of negotiating short-term rentals and long-term rentals. Long-term rentals, you can always get better value for money. And as I said, Hua Hin, as you can see on the beach this morning, are retirees, pensioners. I'm telling you, when I'm in Koh Samui, it's a whole different ball game. And Koh Samui is 3 times more expensive than Hua Hin. It's an island. Here, the benefit at the moment, because of a bridge collapse and because of the earthquake, it took me 7 hours to get here, but it should only take 3.5, 4 hours. My top tip, leave late at night from Hua Hin, early morning, or take the beautiful old train, but you need to book ahead. I want to do that, but I just think I don't have time. I have fantastic osteo-physio people here that have really healed me, that helped with my gut health. The manicure and the pedicures are the cheapest, I think, in Thailand. 250 baht. I need to get mine done. And so this tower here, these towers, is, a lot of people that own these properties that are empty. Don't panic buy. Come, see if you like Hua Hin. Rent, short-term rental, much more expensive than long-term. So I think I've paid a lot for mine. I stupidly just booked in advance. Don't book anything in advance. Come in, book your hotel first and check it out. If I return to Hua Hin next year, it'll only be for a couple of weeks and it'll be on the beach. As I said, I'll be in Samui and I'll be talking you through Samui, the updates, what's going on there. The White Lotus season 3 is completed and I'll be showing you the 4 seasons very soon. Hua Hin, retiree pensioners, or early people that can afford to work online. The digital nomad lifestyle, which is me. Yeah, I mean, I have found some people, but it's hard work. The all morning cafe, double cafe. I mean, you can go into the bars. I stay away from them because they generally repulse me. It's a different market here. But look, you can see Hua Hin, beautiful beach. It's clean. And further on, if you stay I'm right in the centre where Market Hall and Blueport is. Obviously it's busier. It's beautiful Hua Hin at the moment. Look at all the flowers blooming. But even further on, like 20, 30 kilometres on or an hour on, the beaches are dead. The restaurants, it's so quiet. You can pick up a bargain to rent on the beach. But I just regrettably just rented a very modern villa. No soul. Again, I could be anywhere. But it's quiet. That is in Soi 88, Red Mountain. There's Red Mountain area. And then there's the Black Mountain area, which is the golf course. There's a golf course here. It's international schools are there. So Black Mountain has that reputation. There's lots of villas newly built. I've been told near the airport here you can pick up absolute bargains in condo villas, private security. So this is what I mean. Hua Hin is a saturated market, both in rental and both in short and long term. But because of the earthquake, lots of people have moved down here at the moment because the towers, 100 towers, are being emptied in Bangkok because of the earthquake, and some are completely damaged. Apparently you can't go back in until it's fixed. Apparently, well, until the safety checks are done. I'm also saying that Russians are leaving Phuket because it's too expensive, moving to Hua Hin. Oh, can I tell you, I've count on my fingers the amount of Russians that I've seen in Hua Hin. It's very, very few, unlike Koh Samui, Pattaya and Phuket. It gives a different dynamics, trust me, you'll see. And British, Swedes and Germans are the dominant culture here, international. I say also Hua Hin, when you come in, there is no soul place in that, easy to meet people. There isn't, you know, Market Hall and Blueport, yeah, shopping, and it's more than fine. But it's spread out Hua Hin. So going into these cafes like All Morning Cafe, DW Cafe, or being bold and introducing yourself on the beach is how you're going to make friends, church, Facebook groups. Don't come here being alone. And my friend's on the 8th floor. It's a fantastic view. You know, it's all about the ownership. It's all about long-term, short-term, and what you can command. I mean, you can get these inexpensive if you don't have the sea view. And that's what I'd recommend. Come to Hua Hin, book it, rent a place on the beach. I know a guy is paying next to nothing, when I say maybe 300, 400 a month, but he's got no sea view and it's tiny. If you're on your own, if you're a guy retired or a woman retired, then you don't need much. I love this. I own a condo. Look at this. These ladies belong to the condominium. I wish my condominium had workers, but I'll be going there soon to see what's going on. Isn't that just gorgeous? The bloom all over Hua Hin. If you drive at the moment, the flowers are blooming, so it's really, really beautiful. Intercontinental, yeah, look. There is also, and further back, private condos like this that you can rent, and I'd highly recommend if you're a fit retiree pension and you've got the finances, do it. Rent here on the beach. And then you've got Blueport, which is a bit more of a high-end market, Sabadika market. I mean, look at them, just smiling. Thai always smile. I'm always smiling in Thailand. I'll go shop and I got dedicated people in the car park, taking my trolley to my car, packing my car. Of course, give them a tip. Hey, for €1 for the trolley, which you don't have to pay, or €1 for someone to take my my food to my car and pack it, it is a no-brainer. And this is what I'm talking about. The Thai are servant. If they see you're struggling, they will help you. They're just so fantastic. You can ride a horse on the beach if that's what rocks your boats, and I'm not a fan of it. I just, those horses, well, they're still here. They're fed water. And the dog culture here in Hua Hin, there are stray dogs, but you're not going to find them on the beach. If you're choosing to walk around Hua Hin, which I wouldn't recommend it, not in the streets I'm talking about out where the villas are. Walk with a stick. But why would you? Just get a grab, come to the beach. It's safe, it's beautiful. I can get a coconut. Sometimes she charges me 50 baht, sometimes 70 baht. Support the locals, and it's beautiful. Connect to Mother Nature. I'll put in links at gut health recommendations. I just had my teeth cleaned. You never have to wait for doctors. You never have to wait for dental. They've got an excellent laser mole removal, which unfortunately it's a walk in and wait. I don't understand that. But remember, you've just got Bangkok. And Bangkok, they've really handled the earthquake well. 100 towers have all been evacuated, and they're in the process of just assessing the safety. Some, they're saying, are permanently damaged, which is unfortunate. And the one that collapsed, it's a Chinese company. The steel came from China, and it wasn't clearly strong enough. For something so modern, it should not have collapsed. Like the 100 towers in Bangkok, they haven't collapsed. Some are really damaged. And the earthquake, it hasn't happened for 100 years. And it was a pretty strong tremor. Just to make it clear, Myanmar had the earthquake and the tremor hit the city of Bangkok. I felt nothing in Hua Hin. So I'm just going to leave you with this. Retirees, pensioners, plenty of wheelchair access, beautiful golf course here, lots of villas to rent, amazing care homes dedicated for disability, Alzheimer's. If you don't want to live alone, come with a family member, rent before you buy. If you can afford it, rent on the beach, because this is your community here in Hua Hin. Connect to a church, connect to a Facebook group, connect to some cafes. Even there's cafes on here that you connect with people. I find Hua Hin at night, unlike Koh Samui, this beach is dead quiet, which is amazing. And it's clean. And Brits, Swedes and Germans, the Russ, I've seen hardly any Russians, which is, I've been taken aback by that, because Koh Samui is full of them. Pattaya, Phuket, there are international schools here if you're coming, and I'm noticing people coming here as well. Negotiate your rent. Short term you pay more than long term. Be bold in your rent, because there's a lot of empty properties here. A, for sale. B, for rental market. Try before you buy. Try before you do long-term rent. And as I said, you can get private taxis up to Bangkok, which costs less than 2,000 baht, which is a bargain. You can take the old train. You got to book in advance. That's about it. If any questions, all the links in below. And Hua Hin is not for me, but it has been a healing place. I've met some fantastic people. It's just too quiet. But that's it. Manicure, pedicure, wellness, plenty here. Sabadika. Welcome to Thailand.